Drea, aka Makeup by Dre. I am here today to bring you some fun holiday styled makeup and show you how to style 22-inch extensions with short hair. This video is partnered with someone and it is Waba Hair and Beauty Supply. So if you're interested on how to look super fly this holiday season, definitely stay tuned. So today I think I'm going to be doing a fun holiday cut crease using this palette by She Makeup. Or doing any eyeshadow, I personally do like to lay down a base. I think it makes all the difference with your pigment. I like to use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. So I just went ahead and placed concealer all over my lid, and I'm using this big fat flat concealer brush to pat it into my eyelid all over, all the way up to the brow bone. Now that we got our eyes all prepped and primed, let's get into this makeup look. I'm going to be using this transition shade. It's like a nice light brown with the undertone of an orange. And I'm going to be using a big fluffy brush, dip into that, tap the excess off, double dip, gotta get that pigment, you know. And I am going to be placing that in my crease. And I'm going to be doing that by using a patting motion. And while doing that, sort of blending upwards, creating the shape that I want for my eyelid. Please excuse my ugly faces I make while doing my makeup. So now that we have our transition color laid down as a base color, we are going to darken up our crease just a little bit more. And to do that, we're going to be taking this dark brown color and we're going to be using a smaller crease brush and just slightly packing it and pulling it into the shape of my crease. I don't know why that was so slow. I think it's because I'm concentrating. Be sure when you're doing this not to move the eyeshadow around too much, and make sure to remember to just pack the eyeshadow. So now that we defined our crease just that much more with this darker brown color, you can see that it needs a little bit of blending done since we just packed on the color. You're going to want to take another clean fluffy blending brush and use the same motion you did with the crease brush, and not so much so the circular motions of a blending, but a patting motion. So you're not pulling the color too much, but you are blending the two together. So now that we're all blended out with our two colors, we're gonna cut that crease. Taking the same concealer that I did to set the base, Conceal and Define Concealer by Makeup Revolution, I like to place a glob on my eye, look up and move my eyelid around, and you see how there's a line right here? That's where I'm going to cut that crease. And when you are applying concealer to your eyelid to cut a crease, I see a lot of people using the wrong technique. A lot of people like to drag it and pull it, when in reality you're supposed to pat it in, and that's how you're going to get better pigment payoff and how your concealer is going to remain tacky, and that's going to help your eyeshadow want to stick a lot better. Now that I got my cut crease all nice and sharp and cut out, we're going to set it with this nice cream color from the same palette. And I'm going to be taking that color on a flat fluffy brush like I did with the concealer when I was first prepping my eyes. And again, to get the maximum payoff, I am just going to be patting that into my lid. Now that that we have our crease cut, set, and blended, it's time for eyeliner. And to do that, I'm going to be using the Milani lipstick today. I know, I'm almost out. Stop. Okay, so I just took some of the lipstick off of the wand and placed it on a small angled liner brush, and I'm just slowly creating a wing. Now that we have eyeliner on, it's time for lashes, and I'm gonna be using these lashes, Velux by Envy. I believe this is in the style Nikki. You can also find these at WABA. Now that I have my lashes on and I'm ready to fly away, it's time to blend them together so they look natural. So I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara and just slightly applying some mascara on my natural lashes to help it seem like these are my lashes. So I've just applied concealer to help clean up this excess eyeshadow and brighten up my under eyes. And that's gonna help with my next step coming up. Now that we have our concealer on, our eyeshadow look is now coming to an end. We're gonna be using our last and final color from this She makeup palette, and it's gonna be this beautiful shimmery green. So I'm taking this green shimmer on an angled brush and I'm placing it under my waterline, smoking out my under eye. Alright guys, now that we have our waterline all smoked out, we are done with the eyeshadow look, and I'm gonna go finish up the rest of my face and I'll be back with the final look. So this is the final makeup look. What do you think? I'm like really digging it, I gotta say. It's super fun and fresh for like a holiday party or something, looking cute and festive. I would say that this palette, the She makeup palette from WABA, was awesome. It is super affordable. It has almost every single color that you do need to build a makeup look. So highly recommended. Now that our face is all beat, it's time to address this mess. Alright, so I just recently chopped my hair off. I don't know why. I think the devil possessed me or something. But sometimes I am not feeling too hot about it, you know what I mean? So that's when these bad boys come in. These are Black Diamond extensions in 22 inches. It is a 7-piece clip-in set, and it is approximately $150. So that's not bad for a 7-piece set, especially if you're getting 22 inches of real authentic human hair. So that means that you can style it if you can wash it with your regular shampoo and conditioner. Yeah, it just makes it overall easier. Alright, so just now taking them out of the package. They are really, really nicely packaged extensions. They're tied in at the top. The clips are already sewn in, so that's super awesome because I have purchased brands where you do have to cut the extensions and sew in the clips yourself, and like, that's just a chore. If you're already paying for the extensions, you can't just sew in the clips for me. Like, really? You know my generation's lazy. First thing you're gonna wanna do is section off your hair. So you're gonna need a comb and a hair tie, or a clip, or whatever you're gonna use. Taking a bottom section of your hair, you're gonna leave that down and pin up the rest. Alright, I look good. Taking one of the 7 pieces with 3 clips, so it's a little bit smaller. There's a full crown one. I believe this is like a half crown. And just placing it on the part you made. Super duper easy. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now you're just gonna do the same thing. Part yourself a small section yet again. Grab your hair tie clip, make your hair into a bun and out of the way except for the hair that you're gonna leave down to help. This time I'm using a larger piece of the 7-piece. This clip has 4 different clips. Just gonna swing that back over like I did the first time and place it into the part / section I have down. Okay, so I just sectioned another part of my hair out, and now that we're getting closer to the top, you're gonna wanna start using smaller little clip-ins. So this one only has 2 clips in it, and you're gonna wanna place this a little bit more on one side than the other. So just in case you don't have enough hair in your back to cover up the clip-in, people don't clock you. I'm gonna be doing the same thing on the other side and taking a clip-in with only 2 clips in and placing it on the other side. This is the last time I'm sectioning out my hair. The rest is gonna go on top to cover up the extensions. I'm taking another clip-in with only 2 clips on it and doing the same thing as I did last time, putting it on one of the sides to help blend in the front more. Now that we're done applying the clip-ins, you're just gonna wanna take out the rest of the hair that you have on top. Oh, this feels good taking out a pony. And it's time to style it. Alright, now that I have 22 inches of beautiful hair that is not mine, but I wish it was, it's time to style it, right? So to make this look super natural with my hair, because it is obviously way shorter than this glorious hair, I'm going to curl it, and I'm not going to section it off when I curl it to make it a little bit of a more natural wavy type curl. I don't really have like a particular order of the way I curl my hair. I just kind of do it until that I like it. But I usually start out with my bangs because I really hate that they're growing out now. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the final glam. My hair all styled, all 22 inches. I think it looks great. I feel great. I feel sassy. I want to just swing my hair in the wind. These are, remember, the Black Diamond Extension 7-piece set. I didn't use all 7 pieces. I used 6. I could have used the last piece for maybe like an extra piece in the back to make it even fuller, but I like this. It looks really natural and pretty. So yeah, this is it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this, and